The first thing that I wanted to really dive into, I got to see you do an interview on the Pete Vargas podcast with Grant. You and Grant had some back and forth, and it was really like the comments were just exploding. I was in the comments. It was awesome. One of the things that you did on that episode was you shared there was a game that you and Grant played together.
The debate game.
Yes, the debate game. I want to learn more about that because it was so good. And I'm going to tell you, I think you had him beat, actually.
I think
So
I did
talk to
too.
me.
I think everyone also agreed that I had him beat. But the game is basically this, because for a while I was really interested in, maybe one day going into politics. So the game was that me and my father, we would both have a side of an argument and we would have to debate that side. And I went to an Oxford summer camp, which was very interesting. I don't really recommend it, but we also did debates in that, and that was the first time I kind of saw that. But me and my dad, what we would do is we would debate a subject, and we would have to, come up with all the points, and we would have to, if my dad brought up one point, I would have to debate that point. And it's a really fun game. It's really helped, I think, with just like mental capacity, being able to defend either side of an argument, whether or not you agree with it or not. And it also has helped, in our family, when there's either side of an argument, it helps you be able to see the side of an argument. Not that we get in arguments very often. It happens very, very, very seldomly. But I mean, it's a very fun game. It's helped me with communication. It's helped me understand people. And it's helped me be a better communicator.
Well, I thought it was super cool. Like, I want to like implement that in my business, with my business partner, because it helps you keep you sharp. Like you said, you were on point, like you were going back and forth. And I think it definitely helps you to sharpen your communication skills, and to talk about, like, I think you guys even, I don't know if you paper, rock, scissors your positions or what you did to
No, we
choose
didn't.
your,
We just picked a side. It
just pick a side, right?
just depending on the day.
And I think it's cool too, because you get to put yourself in a different perception too, because you may have picked the side that maybe isn't really how you feel.
Yeah. No, you can totally pick a side that, I mean, I remember my dad loves us being homeschooled. He's so happy with what homeschooling has done for me and my sister. But I think on the Pete Vargas show, he had the side of the argument, why shouldn't kids be homeschooled? And he argued that very well, even though that's not what he agreed with.
Yeah, I remember that. It was very, very interesting. And so let's talk about that for a second. Homeschooling. Okay. Uh, how do you feel about being homeschooled?
I personally love being homeschooled. I did go to normal school up until third grade, but I absolutely hated it. And it was never that I wasn't good at school. I was good at the actual school, but all the kids were like crazy at the school that I went to. I went to a private school here in Miami, and it was a really good school, but the kids were very like morally not doing that great. And it was only third grade, so I could only see it getting worse and worse and worse. And, I've been homeschooled, so now I've been homeschooled for I think around 8 years, if I'm calculating that right. I'm 2 grades ahead. I'm a junior. I'm supposed to be, like, just now this summer graduating from freshman. I mean, I've just really enjoyed it. It's helped both with me and my sister's communication skills. It's helped me be able to, on a Thursday afternoon, be able to be here with you, Trevor, and be on your podcast. So I have time to do things that I believe are really important. And I'm still getting tremendous amounts of schoolwork done and getting them done at an accelerated pace to where, in the next coming few years, I'll be able to start working or go to university if I want to, which isn't really what I'm interested in. I'm interested in, coming into my dad's company, working with real estate. But
Yeah, that was a question I had for you, was if you planned on going to college, and, if so, and why or why not, so your plans is to work within the company.
that's my plan. I was interested in college for a little while. Like I said, I was interested in politics, so I was going to maybe go to college for Government,
Why
political
politics?
science, that kind of thing. What was that?
I said, why politics? What was it about politics
I've
that?
I've always been so interested in politics. I think it's a cutthroat career choice, and I am very like vigilant. I like action. Politics is something where you can definitely get a lot of action. And plus, who doesn't want to be president of the United States one day? Like, who doesn't? That sounds so fun. And I mean, it was just something that I was interested in, and still is possibly something I would be interested in the future. Just depending on how my life goes. You know, I'm only 15. I don't know everything that's going to happen in my life quite just yet. I don't even have like a fully concrete plan about my future, but I do have, an outline. And right now what I want to do is do the real estate. My life goal, something that if I accomplish this, I think I would feel so fulfilled. I want to grow our real estate portfolio to $100 billion of assets under management. That's my life goal. And I know it seems far out, but we can do it. We're already at 4. That's not too much more.
Oh my gosh, I just love it. Like the 10x mentality that you have. See, this is what I'm talking about. You've been right. Like I think of people as like plants, and you need the right nourishment. You need the right soil, the right sunlight, the right water. And like, I feel like you've been getting all of that, from your father, and it's everything that they're building, and your mother, and just the empire, right? Being around these massive giant people, and right. And so like, you're already like, yeah, I want to take this to $100 billion empire. The way you think, right? Your thoughts, it's incredible to me.